What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We have an amazing video today. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. If you guys have been here before, well then welcome back. My name is Landon Scherr, and today we have a crazy video because we are going to be collecting some mystery eggs. They're gonna go right into this little container. I don't really know what type of lizard they are, but my brother was here at my mom's house. Take a look behind us. We haven't been here in a little while. If you guys have been on the channel before, you might have seen puppies raised here. You might have seen otters swimming in the lake or something. You might have seen some craziness, but we have moved since. We have a macaw, we have a tortoise, we have chickens. That's all at the new house. We have massive fish tanks. We have a Maverick, the golden retriever. But we're back here today to try to get these eggs because we want to see what they are. We want to hatch them out with you guys, follow the journey. But first, we have to set up our egg collecting tray. And luckily, we have the perfect substrate here. We don't really have the correct substrate on hand, which we're gonna have to get that after this, but we have some perfect sand here, and we're just gonna get under the top level to get the sand that is not so dry. It's a little bit moist. It is the perfect temperature right now outside for these eggs, and these eggs are actually laid up in this speaker system. We have a whole surround sound speaker system to listen to music here in the beach in the backyard, but this animal has decided, this lizard has decided that that speaker up there is a perfect little spot to lay its eggs. And my brother, when he was doing work, electrical work on the speakers, opened this thing up. He didn't see the mom, he didn't see whatever has laid this, but he saw all these little eggs tucked in there. He said there was a bunch of them, and I think he said there might have been more than 10. So we might need another tray. We're probably gonna have to go get some perlite after this, but I think this sand should be fine for now. Let's go up there and see what we find. Look where we're at. We're up here tucked into the gazebo, and there's this little rubber gasket in the back, and I think if we open it, I don't know what's inside. I think I'm gonna take the camera here and we're gonna open this up. Oh my goodness, look at that, guys. This is absolutely insane. Some of them are already cracked, which means we're probably getting some to hatch very soon. But look at this. I'm gonna try to take a picture on my phone because my phone will actually fit into this spot. This is the picture right here of all of the different eggs. See if you can count, and guys, comment down below right now. Pause this video and see if you can count how many eggs there are and guess correctly in the comments down below. I wanna see your answers. We are on the phone now because it's easier to film that way, and we have our egg collecting container. I think we're just gonna try to go up here. Sean and I are both standing up here on this pedestal, trying to do this correctly and capture it for you guys. It's not only about doing it, but capturing the memory, capturing the moment. Let's see if we can get this. Oh, we have a little egg right here. I think we're gonna need some tweezers. So we've got our tape here, and we're gonna stick this. I was thinking we could use tweezers, but I think if I put this on my finger like this and I stick the egg, we should be able to pull it right up. Let's see. I'm gonna get up here. I'm gonna go like this. Ooh. See if we can stick it. Pull it up. Come on. Oh, we're a little too stuck. I think we got it. I think we got the egg. Whew. We don't want to drop it right there into the bin. Let's look at this one first. Check this out, guys. We have so many eggs up here. I don't even know how many we have. The top is marked with our tape, so we're gonna set it in just like that. Look how tiny this thing is compared to my thumb. Just the tiniest little thing. And it's gonna be so interesting to have this set up at the house. We're probably gonna, I don't even know where we're gonna put it because I don't have an incubator, but in the garage is probably the right temperature for these guys to incubate at. And what you wanna do is just leave them like this in the substrate, and then we can see just what comes out, and hopefully all of these babies hatch. But you guys are gonna have to guess what you think this is. It's some sort of lizard for sure. Definitely too small to be any sort of snake, especially being up here in this thing. I'm pretty sure it is a lizard, but you guys comment down below. We're going in for the next ones. Maybe we'll get two. Oh, just got one. All right, coming out. Don't want it to fall. Whew. This is quite the contraption we have here. It's very windy, which might be affecting our audio. We might switch back to the camera soon. Look at that. Egg number 2. Let's get the rest. We're gonna try to get more in one shot here, and laying the piece of tape on a couple of them, tucking it in, not trying to get the speaker itself. Oh, all right, let's see how many we got. I think we got a couple here. This is a very unique contraption. Never done anything like this before. Oh, we got a whole mess of them. We got a whole mess of them. Let's be gentle here as to not drop any. We're very high up. Look at this. Now that we're over the container, I'm gonna step down. I'd figure that some of these would fall off the tape in moving them. We're back on the camera now just to make sure we got the proper clarity and we got the proper audio, because it is very windy out here and we have the wind mic on the camera. But look how many eggs we got in just one shot by laying the tape in there. And now we also have the tops of the eggs marked this way, right? So we want to keep the eggs oriented the right way as to what they were laid. Let's see, stick this guy off, roll it back like this. These things are just tiny. And our next video is gonna be seeing these guys hatch. So if you guys want to see that, you're gonna have to subscribe to the channel. 4 more, and we also got a little poop, because Mama was hanging out in there. And not only did she drop the eggs, but she dropped a little bit of poop. This is one busy mama. This tape method worked the best, and it's probably one of the most gentle ways to do this. I thought they were gonna come off, but they really don't have much weight. So the tape ends up being perfect. We're gonna push this guy just like this where he needs to be. Almost locked in there with the sand holding it in place. Look at that, guys. We have 4 rows of 4, which means we have 16 beautiful little eggs. Push this guy in a little bit more so he doesn't roll around, especially on the trip home. I'm not exactly sure if we should get some different substrate for this. The sand might be okay, but I might need to make a phone call really quickly to one of my friends, Jacob Fetter, who does incubate a lot of different reptile eggs. He might tell me the best substrate to use. After that phone call, we will see you guys in the truck. We are home, and guys, before we can talk about these eggs anymore, we have to talk about these eggs over here. Over the past few days, right here by our front door, there is a nest being made by a beautiful mockingbird. We've seen her coming and going and tucking all of these sticks perfectly. Look at, there's Spanish moss, there's little pieces of oak branches. She's got some moss tucked inside there. Look how perfectly designed this nest is. Just an amazing thing that these birds are able to do. You see birds flying around all day, but when you see their artwork like this just nestled in there, I could never probably do something like that as perfect as she has. So the little space that she's created for those eggs is perfect. It is springtime. We've got babies upon us. Hopefully these little babies are laid in here soon, and we can update you guys with that as well as these guys. But what we have to do now is we actually have to make some incisions, some little holes in here, so that way this container can breathe correctly and the air isn't stagnant. We've got a little razor blade here, and I think we're just gonna go like this and make a slight incision. We don't want it to be a huge hole, just a little gap. And if we do enough of them, just like that, we've got a bunch of little perforations there in the top, and that will keep the air from being stagnant in there. It allows the air to circulate a little bit, or at least change out, and that is what these eggs need. They might need a little bit more humidity in there, but you can even see on the lid right there, we already have a good amount of humidity. So I think with that being said, we are about done for today. The next thing, all we can do now is basically set these in a spot that the temperature is perfect for them. Even outside, just like this, is where that mom decided to lay them. So this temperature here right now is probably okay as long as they stay dry. The climate has to be controlled for them typically, but I believe these eggs are all going to hatch. We're just gonna have to see what happens. If you guys want to see that in one of the next videos, you're gonna have to stay tuned. I will see you guys in the next adventure when we see these eggs and those eggs in the front and the updates on them. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like it, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification icon so you'll be notified when the next videos come out, and I will see you in the next adventure. Peace.